Hey, I'm Shirley, and today we're talking about the real ROI of operational systems. Not the fluffy, feel-good benefits like peace of mind or less stress. Those are nice, but they don't pay the bills. I'm talking about actual, measurable return on investment. Dollars and cents, time saved, revenue protected, costs eliminated. Because if you're going to invest in operational systems, whether you hire a fractional COO, bring on an operations manager, or do it yourself, you need to know what return you're actually getting. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to calculate the ROI of operational improvements and what results you should expect in 90 days, 6 months, and a year. Let's dive in. First, let's be clear about what the investment actually is. If you hire a fractional COO, you're looking at somewhere between $3,000 and $8,000 a month. Let's use $5,000 as the middle ground. That's $15,000 for a 90-day transformation project. If you hire an operations manager full-time, you're looking at $50,000 to $70,000 a year, plus benefits. So roughly $60,000 to $85,000 total. If you do it yourself, the dollar cost is lower. Maybe $1,000 for some tools and templates. But the time cost is substantial. Expect to invest 10 to 15 hours a week for several months documenting processes, setting up systems, training your team. For this video, I'm going to use the fractional COO model since that's what I do, and I can give you real numbers from actual clients. But the ROI principles apply regardless of how you build operations. So, $15,000 invested in a 90-day operational transformation. What do you get back? The first category of ROI is profit leaks identified and plugged. These are costs you're currently incurring that you don't need to be, or revenue you're leaving on the table unnecessarily. Common profit leaks we find. Leak 1, software subscriptions nobody uses. I worked with a client who was spending $1,800 a month on software tools that literally nobody on the team was using. They'd signed up during various let's try this phases and never canceled. We found 7 subscriptions, canceled 6, kept 1, savings, $1,500 per month, times 12 months, $18,000 annually. Leak 2, unprofitable clients. Another client had 12 active clients. When we calculated per client profitability, 3 of them were actually unprofitable. They were paying less than it cost to serve them. We raised prices on 2, transitioned 1 out. Result, same revenue, $3,000 per month more profit because we weren't hemorrhaging money on unprofitable work. Leak 3, scope creep. Client sells website design packages, fixed price, but they were routinely doing 2 to 3 rounds of revisions beyond what was included in the package. Never charged for it, just kept doing it because the client asked. We documented the process, clarified scope and contracts, and started charging for additional revisions. Result, either client stayed within scope, saving 15 hours per project, or paid for additional work, adding $2,000 per project in margin. Leak 4, payment terms that hurt cash flow. Client was letting clients pay 30 days after project completion. Meanwhile, they were paying contractors within 7 days. This created a 23-day cash gap. They were essentially financing their clients' operations. We changed payment terms to require 50% deposit upfront, 25% at midpoint, 25% at completion. Result? Cash flow stabilized, no more scrambling to cover payroll because clients were slow paying. Average profit leaks found in first 90 days, $3,000 to $8,000 per month. On the low end, that's $36,000 annually. On the high end, $96,000. Your $15,000 investment just paid for itself 2 to 6 times over in year 1 alone. And that's just category 1. The second category is margin improvement. This is different from plugging profit leaks. This is making your core operations more efficient, so your cost to deliver goes down. How this shows up? Improvement. Standardized processes reduce delivery time. Client was taking 40 hours on average to complete a project. Every project felt custom, even though they were all basically the same. We documented the process, created templates, standardized the workflow. New average, 28 hours per project. That's 12 hours saved. At a $75 billable hour rate, that's $900 in margin per project. If they do 10 projects per month, that's $9,000 monthly margin improvement. When processes aren't documented and quality isn't systematically checked, you get rework. Clients aren't happy, you redo things. One client was redoing work on about 30% of projects. Not full redos, but significant fixes. We implemented a quality checklist at 3 points in the process. Catch issues early, rework dropped from 30% to 8% of projects. Time saved, approximately 8 hours per month. Cost saved, client satisfaction improved, reducing cancellation risk. Many small businesses price based on what feels right or what competitors charge. But when we calculate actual cost to deliver, including fully loaded labor costs, overhead allocation, and time tracking, we often find they're underpricing. One client was pricing projects at $3,000. When we calculated fully loaded cost, it was costing them $2,200 to deliver. That's only $800 margin, 27% gross margin. For a service business, you want 40 to 60% gross margin minimum. We repriced at $4,000 for new clients. Cost stayed at $2,200. New margin, $1,800 or 45% gross margin. On 10 projects per month, that's an extra $10,000 in monthly profit. Average margin improvement in first 90 days, 3 to 5 percentage points. If you're doing $50,000 a month in revenue at 18% net margin, that's $9,000 monthly profit. Improve margin by 4 points to 22%, and you're now making $11,000 monthly profit. That's an extra $2,000 per month, or $24,000 annually. Combined with profit leaks, you're now at $60,000 to $120,000 in annual benefit from a $15,000 investment. That's a 4 to 8x ROI. This one's harder to quantify in dollars, but it's arguably the most valuable. Before operational systems, the founder is involved in everything. Every decision, every client issue, every process breakdown. After operational systems, the team can operate with much less founder involvement. Month 1-2, minimal time savings. You're actually spending more time because you're documenting processes, setting up systems, training team. This is investment time. Month 3, starting to see time savings. Maybe 5 hours per week freed up as team starts using documented processes and making decisions within the framework. Month 4 to 6, 10 to 15 hours per week freed up. Team is operating more independently. Founder shifts from doing to overseeing. Month 7 to 12, 15 to 20 hours per week freed up. Founder focuses on strategy, business development, and high-level client relationships. If you value your time at $100 per hour, 15 hours per week saved equals $1,500 per week in value, or $6,000 per month, or $72,000 per year. But honestly, founder time is worth more than that, because those freed up hours don't just have a billable value, they have a strategic value. Those 15 hours could be spent landing 2 new high-value clients, building a partnership that creates recurring revenue, developing a new service offering, actually taking a vacation without the business imploding. That strategic value is often worth more than all the cost savings combined. These are the expensive mistakes you don't make because you have operational systems. Hiring the wrong person costs between $50,000 and $150,000 when you factor in recruiting costs, training time, mistakes made while they're there, and the disruption of letting them go and rehiring. Good operational systems reduce bad hires by defining roles clearly before posting jobs, using structured interview processes, having scorecards for objective evaluation, onboarding systematically so you catch problems early. If you avoid one bad hire, that's $50,000 to $150,000 in value preserved. Losing a client you shouldn't have lost costs you their lifetime value. If a client typically stays for 2 years and pays $5,000 per month, that's $120,000 in lifetime value. Operational systems reduce quality issues, which reduces unnecessary churn. If you prevent one client from churning unnecessarily per year, that's $120,000 in value preserved. Risk 3, legal or compliance issues. Not having proper contracts, unclear scope definitions, IP ownership questions, these can create expensive legal issues. Operational systems include proper contract templates, clear scopes, documentation of agreements. If this prevents one legal dispute, you've saved potentially $20,000 to $50,000 in legal fees and settlements. These risks are harder to quantify because they're things that don't happen, but they're real value. Let's add it up. Investment, $15,000, 90-day transformation, return in year 1, category 1, profit leaks found, $36,000, $96,000, category 2, margin improvement, $24,000, category 3, founder time, conservative, $72,000, category 4, risks avoided, conservative, $50,000 total, $82,000, $242,000 ROI, 12x to 16x in year 1, and this assumes you stop improving after 90 days. In reality, operational systems compound. They keep delivering value month after month, year after year. Now, what about the things that are hard to quantify but still matter? Peace of mind, knowing your business can run without you for a week. Team morale, when everyone knows what they're responsible for and how to succeed, they're happier. Quality consistency. Clients get the same great experience every time, not depending on who's having a good day. Scalability. You can grow without everything breaking. These matter a lot, but they're not line items in an ROI calculation. I mention them because they're part of why operational systems are worth it, even if you can't put a dollar figure on them. So that's the real ROI of operational systems. Invest $15,000 in a 90-day transformation, and you can realistically expect a 12 to 16 times return in the first year through profit leaks found, margin improvement, founder time saved, and risks avoided. That's not even counting the compounding benefits in years 2 and 3. If you want to explore whether operational transformation makes sense for your business, I offer free 30-minute clarity calls. Link is in the description. And if you want more content on building operations that actually work, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.